Hey everyone, this is Gary House, the Cooking Everything Outdoor Show, and today we're going to go back to our roots, ancient roots of stone grilling. I have here a slab of lava rock from grillstone.com, and we're cooking lunch today, shrimp tacos. Gary House, the Outdoor Cook, Cooking Everything Outdoors Show. I hope you try this at home. My good friends at islandgrillstone.com sent me a couple slabs of lava rock, and I met them at a show several months ago, and I just fell in love with the whole concept of cooking on rock. You know, it's ancient. It's been around for a long, long time. The Egyptians did it, the Mongolians did it, the Vikings did it. Heck, they even brew beer with stone. So, you know, it's a traditional, it's an ancient form of cooking. And it's not like we can go and take a boulder and put it in our grill. I mean, really, maybe you can do that around the campfire and cook on it, but for most of us, we can't do that. So what this is a 14 by 14, 13 and a half pound slab of lava rock, cut, finished, and virtually ready to cook on. So there are several advantages of using stone on your grill. First thing we have to do, and it comes shipped just like this, it's just bare naked stone, sanded and ready to use, is that we need to coat it with a good coating of olive oil, and then we're going to put it on our grill for about 15 minutes and get our first coat of seasoning on that. And then we're cooking lunch. So because this is a natural porous volcanic rock, we need to start getting this sealed up a little bit. As it cooks and as you use it, it's going to get darker and darker, and the porousness will fill up with the food and the oils and stuff that you have used, and it will help seal this in. So get some olive oil, and we want to cover all the surfaces. That's the side, the top, and the bottom. And I just have a brush and some olive oil, and we're just gonna get a good coating on there. And do this on something that's not going to get ruined. I would not do it on a tablecloth, that's for sure. As you can see, this olive oil is getting soaked up really nicely. Once it's been sealed properly or seasoned properly, it is going to require very little maintenance at that point. It'll be nice and easy to clean, just simply wash it off. And the more you do this, the better it's going to be. So let's get the sides now. Yep, you're going to get a little bit of oil on you. You could wear a pair of gloves if you needed to. Kind of like to get into my cooking. Okay, I'm going to finish oiling this up and we'll get it on the grill. So I have the surface completely coated. So to review the steps one more time, you get your grill stone in your box, you take it out, you need to wash it, dry it completely, then coat it on all sides with olive oil. Now we're going to place it in a cold grill. It's really important. If you put it in a hot grill, it could crack the stone, and we don't want to do that. So let's get this set in there. We'll turn our grill on. Okay, so it's on the grill. Now we're going to turn it on. We'll let the temperature rise in the grill Normally, I'm going to put mine on medium heat. Let it get up to full temperature, and then we're going to season it for 15 minutes. Simple as that. Okay, it's been on for about 15 minutes now at 400 degrees. So let's take a look and see what we've got going on. Okay, it's darkened up significantly. There's still some olive oil on there that's burning in, so I'm going to let it go another 5 minutes. Then I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to open up the lid. I'm just going to let it cool down. Once that's cool, then I'm going to flip it over and we're going to start cooking. So we cleaned our grillstone, we oiled our grillstone, we seasoned our grillstone for about 15 minutes, and now it's been cooling off for about 30. It's still hot. I'm hungry. I want lunch. So grab a pair of gloves. I'm going to very gently flip it over, and we're going to start cooking. It's a real nice dark shade right now. It's absorbed all those oils. The reason I'm flipping it over is because I want to cook on the other side. Don't know why, but that's what the instructions say. Every time you use it, you're going to use the opposite side. So it's continuously cooking and seasoning, cooking and seasoning. And this is going to turn into, I would imagine, an extremely nice non-slip surface. So I'm going to heat this back up to medium, get it about 400 degrees. We're making shrimp tacos. Shrimp tacos, Island Grillstone. I think it's going to be a sweet combination. So let's talk about some of the goodies that I'm going to be using on it. Nothing fancy. You can whip this up super easy. In fact, many of you will probably add things that I didn't even think about. So I have some beautiful shrimp on ice right now. A little fresh cilantro. It's just some plain yellow onion. Some real beautiful peppers here. Some red, some orange, and some yellow. A little bit of garlic, of course. Squeeze of lime. Just a tad bit of cumin, tad bit of cayenne pepper, some salt, fresh tomatoes, and some red cabbage. So let's get this grillstone going. So we're creeping up on 400 degrees. We're at about 355 or so, 360, and I want to get this going. First, I'm going to start off with my tortillas. And just going to put a couple on there, maybe 3 or 4. I made enough to really make about 3 tacos. Oh, first thing, I want to get that stone oiled up again real quick. Now it's 14 by 14 inches. There's a lot of cooking surface on here. So I will be able to do 2 or 3 things at the same time. Let's get 3 white corn tortillas. Get that on there. I'm going to put the ingredients that take the longest to cook. That naturally is going to be my onions. Sizzling up already. In just a couple minutes, I'm going to add my garlic and I'll add my peppers. When that is nice and tender the way I want them to be, then I'm going to throw my shrimp on, add a little bit of seasoning to that, serve it up, and going to eat without you. Sorry guys, gals. Love you, really. Let's start cooking. Got a couple real nice spatulas here from Camp Chef. Really like these. These are nice and heavy duty. As this is cooking, browning up, we'll need to be giving these little stirs here, get that cooking. So first time with the Grillstone, not sure how the timing is going to go. So we're going to play with it, going to flip it, toss it, play with it, cook it a little bit, just kind of wing it, see what's going to happen here. Certainly it's sizzling up. Got the burners just right about medium high right now. Thought being is I'm going to be having that the hood of the grill open most of the time, so it's not something I'm going to be able to leave it down on. And just warming up, getting a little bit of color to the tortillas here. And perhaps helping them along a little bit. Olive oil is our friend. Yeah, now we're talking. Hear that sizzle. Cook a little of that oil off. I think it seems to be that two spatulas seem to be working a little bit better. This is a scraper spatula, good for getting in there and scraping things up. I can get a little bit of bubbling on my tortillas, that's exactly what I want. Keep those going, that means they're coming along nicely. The shrimp, got a really good price on those today. It was like $5.99 a pound. I think these are 21-25 counts. Already deveined. All I had to do is pull off the shells, pop the tail off. It's going to be perfect. All right. Give these a few more minutes to cook. We'll be right back. Okay. I'm going to pull my tortillas off. Tortillas. Can't say any of it right, but pulling them off. Because it won't be long before I start filling those up. I'm going to get my peppers on here. My garlic. We'll get these al dente in no time. I want to get a pinch of salt on these. A little bit of cayenne. Not a lot. A little cumin. You can add whatever seasoning you like. Obviously I'm not putting a lot on this. Yeah, a little bit of my lime. Which I'll be putting even more on my shrimp as that goes. And we're going to get these till they're just about done. It's sizzling up nicely. I'm liking this a lot. Okay, a couple more minutes of doing this. We'll see where we're at. All right, let's check this out. I think it might be time for the shrimp. It's getting nice and tender. Onions are becoming translucent. I can smell the garlic and the seasoning. Since I don't want them to look like wet noodles, I'm going to add the shrimp now. You like that sound? Got to be driving my editor crazy. All right. Shrimp. Real nice shrimp here. And get a little bit more oil on my stone. I'm going to cook it. That's the last of my olive oil. And we're going to get maybe a dozen shrimp here. Give or take a few. These are going to cook real fast, obviously. Get a little heat on it. Traditional seasoning, a little cumin there. Get my lemon going. Maybe a couple of those, I'm thinking. Actually, it's not lemon, it's lime. And those will be cooking in no time, and I'll be plating it up. All right, 3 or 4 minutes, we'll be back. Let's give these shrimp a flip, because they are cooking fast. It's just the color we want right there. It's a thing of beauty. All right, a little more heat. Just a pinch of salt. Draw out some of that moisture, make it taste a little good. Okay, another 2 more minutes and I'm plating this bad boy up. Okay, a couple more minutes have gone by. The vegetables are perfect. Actually getting some color to them now. And the shrimp is done all the way through. That's just beautiful. So, time to plate it up. Get a couple shrimp on each one of these tacos. Get a little more veggies on each one. Nice pieces of garlic in there also. Turn this off. So, get a little bit of cilantro on here. A little bit of tomato. I think I said before, you put whatever you want on yours. Everybody does it a little bit different. You're gonna want some salsa on there. I want a little red cabbage on mine. And honestly, I have no idea how it's gonna taste, but it's sure gonna look pretty. I'm gonna have a little Asiago cheese. A couple flies. And a little bit more lime on there to kick it off. So, man, I'm hungry. Shrimp tacos, Island Grillstone. It's a great combination. I want to thank my friends at Island Grillstone. .com for giving me one of these to give a try, a review on it. I love it. I can see this is going to absolutely be part of my grill surface, my cooking surface for many cooks going forward from here. As you saw, it was super easy to season, really about 4 steps. It cooked very well on. I had I was opening and closing the lid. It retained its heat very well. I think the big secret here is just to make sure that you preheat your stone properly. Next time I use this, I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Each side, and each time I do this, it's going to be seasoned a little bit better. So, shrimp tacos, Island Grillstone. This episode was sponsored by Camp Chef. Thank you very much. Get onto iTunes, everybody. Leave a review. Let's get Cooking Everything Outdoor show to the top of the charts so I can keep coming back and giving this to you. It's been a lot of fun. Again, Scary House, Cooking Everything Outdoors. Thanks.